Welcome to an extraordinary journey through one of the world's most misunderstood destinations. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the headlines about Iran, a nation often shrouded in mystery and misconceptions? Imagine a land where emerald forests meet golden deserts, where ancient bazaars pulse with life, and where the warmth of its people defies every stereotype. Today, we'll peel back the layers of Iran to reveal a country of vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and resilient spirits navigating the complexities of global isolation. Join us as we explore the heart of Iran, a place where tradition and modernity dance together under the weight of sanctions and scrutiny. Number 1, a land of contrasts, geography and nature. Iran is often portrayed as a vast, barren desert, but this represents only a fragment of reality. Merely 22% of Iran's territory consists of desert, a stark contrast to Saudi Arabia's 95%. The truth is far more remarkable. Iran presents itself as a canvas of extraordinary diversity. In the north, the Caspian Sea, the world's largest inland body of water, embraces lush emerald forests. Meanwhile, the southern regions boast sun-soaked beaches along the Persian Gulf. Picture this remarkable feat. In a single day, you can ski on the snow-capped Alborz Mountains and then dip your toes in the warm waters of the Persian Gulf. This geographical diversity shapes local life in fascinating ways. Northern Iran becomes a magnet for festivals, weddings, and gatherings where families celebrate amid stunning greenery. Tourists gravitate toward these regions, drawn by the Caspian's serene shores and the vibrant energy of community celebrations. Yet the deserts, including Dasht-e-Kavir and Dasht-e-Lut, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offer their own raw magnificence. These landscapes feature towering sand dunes and red rock canyons that transport visitors to what feels like an alien world. As we transition from Iran's diverse landscapes to its bustling urban centers, you'll discover how this geographical variety profoundly influences the lives of its 90 million inhabitants. Number 2. Urban pulse and rural charm. With a population of 90 million, Iran stands as a demographic powerhouse in Western Asia. Tehran, the capital, thrums with 15 million residents, or 19 million when considering the sprawling metropolitan area. Unlike the compact cities of the West, Iran masterfully balances urban energy with expansive rural spaces. Tehran's metro system ranks among the world's cleanest and most affordable, with rides costing under 10 cents. The system keeps this massive city moving efficiently, and even features women-only cars for comfort during rush hours, though mixed cars remain equally popular. Tehran's Grand Bazaar, known as Bazar-e-Bozorg, stands as a living monument to commerce and culture. This centuries-old marketplace, with its magnificent domed ceilings and labyrinthine passages, transcends mere shopping. It serves as the cultural heartbeat of the city. Vendors offer everything from precious saffron to handcrafted jewelry, while locals gather to sip tea and exchange stories. The bazaar's food stalls create a sensory feast, serving aromatic kebabs and traditional sweets that embody Iran's culinary essence. On weekends, Thursday and Friday in Iran, the Friday market bursts to life with artisans selling affordable crafts, showcasing the country's enduring creative spirit. However, life in Iran presents challenges. Economic sanctions have strained the economy, making daily necessities increasingly difficult to afford for many families. Yet Iranians demonstrate remarkable adaptability, finding joy in community bonds and cherished traditions while navigating these economic pressures. This resilience leads us to explore the heart of Iran's identity, where culture and heritage boldly challenge widespread misconceptions. One of the most persistent myths about Iran concerns its ethnic identity, the misconception that it's an Arab nation. Let's clarify this fundamental misunderstanding. Iran is not a member of the Arab League. The country's name, meaning Land of the Aryans, reflects its Indo-European heritage. Persian, or Farsi, belongs to the Indo-European language family, making it distinctly different from Arabic's Semitic origins. This linguistic distinction shapes Iran's unique cultural identity, creating a fascinating blend of ancient Persian heritage with Islamic traditions. Daily life in Iran presents a vibrant fusion of old and new. On Tehran's bustling streets, young people gather in cafes, skillfully blending contemporary fashion with cultural modesty. Festivals like Nowruz and Yalda celebrate Persian folklore, uniting generations in shared celebration. Meanwhile, globalization has left its unmistakable mark. Art galleries, thriving music scenes, and fashionable boutiques flourish in cities like Shiraz and Isfahan. Nevertheless, the shadow of international isolation persists. Sanctions restrict access to global markets, compelling Iranians to rely on remarkable ingenuity to sustain their cultural pride. Despite these challenges, their legendary hospitality shines brightly. Locals frequently extend invitations for homemade meals to complete strangers, a gesture that transcends all language barriers, though English remains less common in rural areas. At this pivotal moment, let's pause for a story that captures Iran's essence. In Isfahan, I encountered Reza, a master carpet weaver, whose weathered hands told stories of his ancestors. Struggling to sell his exquisite wares due to trade restrictions, he graciously invited me into his modest shop, where he shared tea and recounted tales of his great-grandmother, a poet, who wove her verses into rugs. Each knot represents a prayer, he explained, his eyes sparkling with pride. Despite facing economic hardship, Reza's devotion to his craft remained unshakable, a powerful reminder of Iran's enduring spirit. Let's now turn our attention to the women of Iran, whose strength and distinctive style challenge every prevailing stereotype. Number 4. The women of Iran, beauty and ambition. Iranian women are frequently reduced to simplistic stereotypes of oppression, but their reality proves far more nuanced and complex. With their distinctive deep brown eyes, elegantly high-bridged noses, and naturally bold eyebrows, their beauty is genuinely striking, enhanced by modest yet fashionable clothing choices. While hijab regulations exist, enforcement has relaxed considerably, particularly in metropolitan areas like Tehran, where women with and without headscarves coexist harmoniously. These laws, once rigidly enforced, now permit greater personal expression, and Iranian women seize these opportunities, dressing with remarkable flair while succeeding in diverse fields from technology to academia. Education forms the cornerstone of their ambitious pursuits. Nearly 60% of university students are women, a testament to their determination and drive. They enjoy comprehensive rights to education, employment, marriage, and property ownership, though certain challenges persist, such as requiring a husband's or father's permission for international travel. Complete gender equality remains a work in progress. Iranian women are actively shaping their future with extraordinary resilience. However, the burden of societal expectations combined with economic strain can sometimes limit their aspirations. Sanctions have driven up living costs, making it increasingly difficult for women to establish businesses or pursue higher education abroad. Despite these obstacles, their indomitable spirit endures as a beacon of hope during challenging times. This strength naturally leads us to explore Iran's unique customs, where ancient traditions meet contemporary controversy. Number 5. Traditions that intrigue. Iran's customs represent a fascinating blend of ancient practices and adaptive traditions. None proves more intriguing than sigeh, or temporary marriage. This practice allows couples to form legally recognized short-term unions, typically lasting 3 to 5 months, addressing emotional and social needs within a conservative society. The arrangement requires parental consent for unmarried women and financial verification for men. While some praise sigeh for empowering youth in a country where 65% of the population is under 25, it generates considerable debate. Social stigma and complex family dynamics challenge its broader acceptance, yet it persists as a pragmatic tradition. Another cultural treasure is the Qashqai tribe, a 400,000-strong nomadic community living near Shiraz. Renowned for their exquisite Persian carpets and colorful festivals, the Qashqai maintain a unique custom. If a wife cannot bear children, she selects a new bride for her husband who cannot refuse this decision. This practice reflects their belief that family represents survival itself. Qashqai women dazzle in vibrant traditional dresses, weaving ancestral stories into their magnificent crafts. However, climate change and mounting economic pressures are pushing many toward urban centers, threatening their centuries-old nomadic lifestyle. Here's a story to touch your heart. During a visit to a Qashqai camp, I met Layla, a talented young weaver who dreamed of studying art in Tehran. Her infectious laughter filled the air as she patiently taught me to weave, but her expression grew somber when discussing the drought that forced her family to sell their precious herds. "Our rugs carry our entire history," she whispered softly, "but who will weave them if we must leave?" Layla's determination to honor her roots while pursuing her dreams left me in awe of Iran's quiet heroes. As we transition from customs to history, Iran's remarkable past comes alive through its ancient sites. Number 6. A tapestry of history. Iran's historical sites serve as love letters to its glorious past. Persepolis, the ancient Persian capital, stands majestically with grand columns and intricate reliefs, whispering tales of a once mighty empire. In Tehran, the opulent Golestan Palace dazzles visitors with Qajar-era splendor, while the National Museum carefully preserves artifacts spanning millennia. Isfahan, poetically dubbed half the world, captivates with Naqsh-e-Jahan Square, where the stunning Sheikh Lutfollah Mosque and Ali Kapu Palace frame a UNESCO World Heritage masterpiece. Ancient bridges like Kaju and Siosi Pol gracefully arch over the Zayandeh River, inviting quiet contemplation and reflection. Shiraz, celebrated as the city of poets, honors literary giants Hafez and Saadi with serene tomb gardens, while the Aram Garden offers visitors a slice of Persian paradise. The towering Milad Tower soars above Tehran's skyline, masterfully blending historical significance with modern innovation, while offering panoramic views of a city that never stops dreaming. However, history carries its burdens. International sanctions limit crucial restoration efforts, leaving some precious sites vulnerable to the ravages of time. Despite these challenges, locals cherish these treasures deeply, proudly sharing their stories with genuine enthusiasm. Let's now meet a local whose personal story brings Iran's heart to vivid life. In Kerman's ancient embrace, where pistachio orchards hum with centuries of history, I encountered Parvaneh, a gifted storyteller whose traditional tea house serves as a sanctuary for Iran's rich folklore. Tucked away in a sun-dappled alley, her cozy haven welcomes weary wanderers with far more than just tea. Her mesmerizing tales of love and courage weave pure magic, carefully preserving Iran's cultural soul. With eyes that mirror the desert sky, she shared a haunting folktale about a weaver who stitched stars into cloth to guide the lost. A beautiful metaphor for her mission to illuminate the way for visitors. Economic sanctions weigh heavily on Kerman, dramatically increasing costs for basic supplies like tea and sugar. Yet Parvaneh's tea house thrives as an informal library where locals eagerly exchange scarce books. Her remarkable resilience echoes Iran's exceptional ability to discover abundance amid hardship. A quiet defiance against global isolation. One memorable evening over fragrant saffron tea, she recounted the story of a girl who sang to roses, coaxing their closely guarded secrets. "We bloom under pressure," Parvaneh observed thoughtfully, her words serving as a testament to Iran's enduring spirit. Her dream of sharing stories online falters against frustratingly slow internet connections and restricted digital platforms, yet her hope shines brightly, inspiring Kerman's youth to preserve their heritage. I left her tea house carrying her precious tales, a generous gift of Iran's warmth and living history. Iran's strategic position at the heart of Western Asia weaves a vibrant narrative of connection, boldly defying its isolated stereotype. Bordered by Turkey, Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, and Armenia, Iran serves as a vital link between East and West, its frontiers alive with cultural and commercial exchange. The Caspian Sea and Persian Gulf frame Iran's maritime significance, with Bandar Abbas port handling over 200 million tons of cargo in 2024, a crucial economic lifeline despite restrictive global sanctions. Yet these sanctions cast a persistent shadow, blocking easy access to international markets and forcing innovative traders to find creative solutions. In Chabahar, a port city flourishing with new investment, I met Saeed, a former fisherman-turned-merchant whose broad grin belied years of trading struggles. He enthusiastically shared his grandfather's legend, a sailor who traded precious saffron for dreams across the Gulf. Saeed's indomitable spirit perfectly reflects Iran's resilience, transforming barriers into bridges of opportunity. Above ground, Iran's connectivity soars impressively. Imam Khomeini International Airport buzzed with 9 million passengers in 2024, connecting Tehran to major global cities. An extensive 3,000-mile rail network efficiently transports pilgrims and tourists between sacred Mashhad and vibrant Tabriz. Though sanctions continue to inflate operational costs, Iran's heartbeat, its dedicated port workers, skilled pilots, and determined dreamers, keeps this vital crossroads thriving. Their legendary hospitality welcomes all visitors, proving that Iran's global pulse remains remarkably strong. Iran's reality completely shatters every stereotype, revealing a dynamic nation alive with creativity and warmth, far removed from the isolated image painted by outside observers. Satellite dishes sprout across urban rooftops, pulling in global entertainment from Korean dramas to international soccer matches, while Tehran's youth sip smoothies and passionately debate superhero films in trendy cafes. The myth of Iranians as cold or unwelcoming instantly dissolves with every genuine smile from a stranger offering directions, or a kindly vendor slipping extra dates into your shopping bag, pure gestures of authentic hospitality. The stereotype of a creativity-starved Iran crumbles under the weight of its internationally acclaimed films celebrated at Cannes and the Oscars, crafted by visionary directors like Asghar Farhadi, despite the financial constraints imposed by sanctions. In Isfahan's vibrant galleries, abstract art dazzles viewers, while Shiraz's bustling streets resonate with musicians fusing traditional Persian melodies with contemporary global pop, proving that culture thrives against all odds. Sanctions do sting, limiting access to essential tools like streaming services and art supplies. Still, Iranians consistently innovate. During a visit to Mashhad, I met Sarah, a talented graphic designer who transforms recycled paper into bold, striking posters. "They call us cut off," she said with a confident grin, "but my art connects globally." Her inspiring story embodies Iran's creative defiance against isolation. Education also defies outdated stereotypes, with top-tier universities producing skilled engineers and accomplished doctors, many of them women leading in STEM fields. Iran's ethnic mosaic, Kurds, Azeris, and Baluchis, weaves a rich cultural tapestry that challenges any one-dimensional perspective. From stylish teenagers to innovative coders building cutting-edge apps, Iranians masterfully blend modernity with treasured tradition. Their resilience serves as a vibrant rebuke to every misconception. Iran's cuisine serves as a love letter to its heritage, expertly blending spices, textures, and stories that defy any myth of blandness. From the saffron-infused rice of Zareshk Polo to the hearty stews of gourmet sabzi, every dish narrates a tale of family bonds and cherished tradition. In Tehran's cozy restaurants, locals gather over ditsi, a slow-cooked lamb stew served with warm bread, creating precious moments of connection and community. Street food like falafel and sambusa thrives in bustling markets, offering delicious and affordable delights to all. Shiraz's wine-inspired syrups, a nostalgic nod to its pre-Islamic vineyards, add sweet complexity to traditional desserts. However, sanctions cast their shadow here too. Importing ingredients like quality olive oil or exotic spices proves costly, pushing creative chefs to innovate brilliantly with local produce. During one memorable encounter, I met Azita, an ingenious home cook in Isfahan, who transformed her courtyard into a thriving pop-up eatery. Her joyful laughter rang out as she shared how her grandmother's time-tested recipes sustained her family during lean times. "Food is our poetry," she declared warmly, serving exquisite rosewater rice pudding. Azita's resourcefulness perfectly reflects Iran's culinary resilience, magically turning scarcity into abundance. This creativity extends to coffee culture, thoroughly debunking the tea-only stereotype. Tehran's hip cafes buzz with young artists sipping espresso, seamlessly blending global trends with Persian flair. Despite ongoing economic hurdles, Iran's food scene continues to thrive, a testament to its people's remarkable ingenuity. As we savor Iran's incredible flavors, let's explore how its youth are actively shaping a modern identity. Iran's youth, representing 65% of the population under age 25, serve as the vibrant heartbeat of the country's future, challenging any image of a backward nation. In cities like Mashhad and Tabriz, students crowd co-working spaces, coding innovative apps and designing fashion lines that blend tradition with contemporary style. Social media, though restricted, becomes a dynamic canvas for their creativity. Imagine Persian poetry meeting Instagram reels in perfect harmony. Music festivals, from underground rock concerts to traditional Sidar performances, pulse with infectious energy, proving that Western tunes don't monopolize their hearts. However, sanctions significantly dim their prospects. Limited access to global platforms like PayPal or Coursera frustrates aspiring young entrepreneurs, yet they adapt with remarkable ingenuity. During a stop in Yazd, I met Nima, a talented 22-year-old animator who taught himself 3D modeling through YouTube videos. Over refreshing pomegranate juice, he shared a folktale about a weaver who spun dreams into tangible cloth, inspiring his own entrepreneurial journey. "I'll tell Iran's stories through animation," he grinned confidently. Despite frustratingly slow internet and prohibitively expensive software, Nima's determination mirrors an entire generation that dreams big during tough times. This vibrancy extends to sports, with soccer and volleyball uniting diverse communities across the nation. Women's teams, once marginalized, now shine brightly, defying outdated gender myths and stereotypes. Iran's youth navigate a delicate tightrope between respected tradition and burning ambition. Their unwavering optimism serves as a beacon against isolation's oppressive weight. Let's now uncover the hidden gems of Iran's lesser-known regions. Beyond Tehran and Isfahan, Iran's rural heartland unveils precious treasures that challenge any barren stereotype. The village of Abiana, nestled in the Caucasus Mountains, glows with distinctive red mud brick homes and women adorned in colorful floral headscarves. In Gilan's Masule, houses stack like natural steps, blending seamlessly into misty hills that seem touched by magic. These regions, rich with verdant rice paddies and productive orchards, host vibrant festivals celebrating harvests and folklore, naturally drawing eco-tourists from around the world. Sanctions strain rural life significantly, raising costs for struggling farmers and limiting tourism infrastructure development. Still, locals persevere with admirable determination. During a visit to Kandovan, a remarkable village carved directly into volcanic rock, I met Farhad, a dedicated beekeeper whose honey carried the essence of wild mountain flowers. He shared a romantic legend of a shepherd who carved homes into cliffs to shelter his beloved. "Our land provides everything we need," Farhad said generously, offering a precious jar despite his own economic struggles. His genuine warmth echoed Iran's rural hospitality, undimmed by persistent hardship. These areas boast extraordinary natural wonders, including the turquoise lakes of Badabe-Surt. Unlike the scorching desert myth, Iran's countryside offers cool mountain springs and snow-covered peaks that provide year-round beauty. Language barriers, Persian dominates here, add authentic charm as locals use warm smiles and gestures to communicate across cultural divides. Iran's rural soul, resilient and deeply rooted, invites travelers to witness its true diversity. Iran transcends every headline and stereotype. It's a remarkable land of contrasts where ancient history meets modern dreams, and where resilient people consistently find light in the shadows of hardship. From the serene Caspian shores to Persepolis's majestic ruins, from the Qashqai's intricate weaves to Tehran's bustling bazaars, we've uncovered a nation that boldly defies all expectations. The people we've met, like Reza, Layla and Parvana, carry inspiring stories of hope that resonate long after you leave their presence. Their strength, creativity, and unwavering hospitality reveal the true heart of Iran, a country that continues to thrive despite facing significant challenges. Iran stands as a testament to human resilience, cultural richness, and the power of maintaining hope in the face of adversity. It's a destination that rewards the curious traveler with experiences that challenge preconceptions and create lasting memories.